Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So, as the trade deadline gets closer, we will be talking more about Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Brad Beal, who is one of the guys who can unlock the key to all of this, it has a no trade clause. So, Bradley Beal can kind of do what he wants and he can prolong any process because if he doesn't waive that, then he's not getting moved, period. Um, you got the whole thing going on with De'Aaron Fox. But you had Paul Pierce, who the other day he came out, he stood up for Jimmy Butler, talked about how the Miami Heat organization, more specifically Pat Riley, treats his stars or former stars, pointing to D Wade, pointing to LeBron, and now the situation with Jimmy. You got KG, his perspective is totally different because you have Alonzo Mournings, Tim Hardaway's, and those guys who are still around. I think in the case of Dwayne Wade and Jimmy Butler, though, sticking with those two, I think you have aging star players and players who aren't at their peak anymore and are injury prone who want maximum deals. Whereas somebody like Udonis Haslam, he stayed around the organization because he was taking team friendly deals at that stage in his career. And he was never a star, right? He was never a star, but Alonzo Mourning came back, won a championship coming off the bench for Shaq, blocking shots at a high level still, but had that issue with his kidney and all that. And then you had, Tim Hardaway, who is around the organization still. But again, I don't blame Pat Riley for not paying Jimmy Butler. I just think, this is how these things end. But we're going to check out this argument, guys. And I want to know in the comment section whose side are you on in this argument. But let's check it out.
Once I get whatever I got out of you, you can get the fuck out of here. That's what Pat Riley's mentality is. Hey, Pat, what you doing with Jimmy Butler over there? I got 3 first rounders.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy Butler?
Man, Pat is putting shit on bro name around this bitch.
We got a role for him in OKC.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that?
Nah, that was crazy.
I think it's more of about the respect factor. It ain't even the money with Riley.
You talking about Jimmy's perspective, right?
Yeah, if I'm
And how
Jimmy,
he
like,
looking at
you
it.
don't even, like, why I want to be here when you don't even respect me? Like, you don't respect me.
Players.
You know what I've done, and I've seen this with your other superstars. Like, how D Wade don't retire a Heat? Like, he do retire a Heat, and he got a statue and all, but how did he get to Chicago and have to come back? Like, that should have never happened. That was all Riley, though. You ran LeBron because you wouldn't let him, all right, if his guys want to come on the plane or whatever, that's LeBron, bro.
Let's keep it real though.
Like, let's LeBron.
Nah, let's keep it real.
But
though.
he also looking around the league, looking at cats that's getting $200-300 million deals, and he like, man, I just been in the finals.
We have a traditional thinker in the front office that's not thinking about forwarding moves or current waves, right?
Right.
Pat Riley is going to do things the Pat Riley way. And this is the real issue here. You got one player that thinks that he's actually deserving and has earned the right to ask for the money that he's asked for, right? Got us to 2 finals. I did this, I did that. Whatever you asked me to do, I did it. Heat coach, right? Pat Riley is like, you're declining. And if I'm going to make an investment, it's going to be for that decline, not the incline. You understand? When Wembanyama gets bread, the supermax or whatever the hell he gets, the $1 billion deal, it'll be about his potential of what he can be. So I hate that both sides have taken the negotiations and put them basically in the public, and now we all get to sit around and poke at them and give our shit. If y'all want some real results, y'all went in the phone booth or the bathroom, got in the stall, and did some town business and got a deal done. And all this extra shit.
Yeah, but why you don't have to talk to me like that?
Listen to me, though, dog. I'm just talking about the
you
culture.
know what I'm saying, Pat Riley? You don't need to chime in.
I got it. I don't
need you doing that.
I got it, but
so
that's
now,
him.
But I don't need you doing all that. Like, listen, I said what I said.
Yeah.
You should be, I'm under your cloth, like, you should back me up. I said what I said, and I felt that way. So now, it make me look at Pat Riley like, once I get whatever I got out of you, you can get the fuck out of here. That's what Pat that's what Pat Riley's mentality is. Shaq, I got a chip out of you. All right, who gives a fuck about him? LeBron, all right, get out the way. You too. That's what it's starting to look like to me. Once I get what I want out of you, kick rocks.
It's the tradition.
That's crazy to me, though. It ain't no loyalty in that. And so that's why you see the players and how they is. And that's why I say, man, it's going to be hard for them to get free agents. And Pat Riley is still down there.
How can you say there's no loyalty? You can't say that when they got Tim Hardaway, they got Zoe, they got Haslam. He got loyalty guys around there. Got guys. You can't say that, P. It's a certain type of.
I disagree
Hold on.
with that.
Hear me out. Hear me out. It's a certain type of fall in. If you don't fall in the Rouse way,
then it is then.
That's what I'm saying. So he's showing a certain type of loyalty. It's just to the guys that he consider his guys.
All right, guys. So I'm not capping for Pat Riley when I say this, but I just miss the era where when guys are declining and going down in their abilities, they need to renegotiate the contract. Yeah, you don't take bottom dollar for your services. Absolutely not. At the same time, you have to be somewhat reasonable, and you can't take a great majority of the salary cap when you aren't that level player no more. I can't just pay you off what you've done or back pay you. You negotiate your contracts right in your prime, for sure. Now you'll have a situation here or there where someone like Steph Curry, um, had those ankle injuries early and then was on that 4-year, $40 million deal, I think, and he wasn't making that much money at the time for when they were winning those first championships. You will get that occasionally, but um by and large, you'll have someone like D Wade who could have commanded his maximum contract. Y'all took the pay cuts to play with LeBron and Bosh and all that. So if you did that during that time, so y'all could play together, okay, yeah, you did that for the franchise, all good. But at the same time, nobody told you that y'all had to do that, and so I can't pay you after the injuries mount up. You could say, yeah, well, where's the loyalty for allowing us to get those championships? Again, you can't lock yourself in with a player for an additional 4 to 5 years, if you're trying to win. Making those moves then allowed you to have the flexibility to eventually have Jimmy and those guys, right? So you can't just um pay people because of what they've done or the way that people see them, in your general area. Now, I do understand why players feel the way they feel. Don't get me wrong. I do understand why they feel they deserve that money because, yeah, they go into practice, especially someone like Jimmy, blood, sweat, and tears. I got this team to the finals. Yeah, but at this stage, they don't believe you can do it again. They don't believe you'll be healthy enough to even do it again. Do I think you can still help teams? Yes. Do I think Jimmy's body is going to let him do the heavy lifting and be the star player to do that for a team, though? No. I think he can do it in spurts. I don't think all that leading from out the play-in situation all the way to the finals, I think those days are over. Just because I don't think you can complete a season um, and stay healthy enough to do that at this stage. So that's what I would say, man. I want to know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.